actually really good at opening champagne. So I feel pretty confident opening this champagne in a bed. Trick is cover it with a towel and you just gotta like beautiful. Oh, nothing feels snobbier than a glass of bubbly. Just nothing. I'm gonna share that with my husband and I'm not gonna drink it all. It's like headache city. 2,000 subscribers definitely deserves some celebrating. Cheers to you, YouTube. Ah, thank you. I'm so glad that you guys picked Q&A for the celebratory 2,000 subscribers video. And most of the questions for this video came from my Instagram, so go over there and follow me. And then maybe in 6 months, when we hit 5,000 subscribers, we can do another Q&A. And you will be following me on Instagram and you can submit a question if you didn't already. And to all of you who submitted questions, thank you so much. You have some doozies. Let's freaking celebrate. One of the most recent questions I got was today. And it was, what are some of your favorite wines? And I was like, oh, thank God, a question about booze. Like, that's so low pressure, but I can give really good advice. Let's start with champagne. I always reach for the Cupcake Prosecco. It's a crowd-pleasing champagne. It's not really champagne. It's Prosecco, but this is easily accessible, easy to get, and everyone seems to like it. Like, I've never met anyone that was like, oh, I hate Cupcake Prosecco. Like, no, it's the perfect mimosa. And I always have one bottle of Prosecco in the fridge and one bottle in the wine bar, because you never know who's gonna show up at your house and be like, we're getting married, and you could be like, poop, and you look like really well put together, like you have your life together, if you have cold champagne in your fridge, like ready for any occasion. Cheers. My favorite vineyard that I always buy my wine from is Connoisseur, which is a hilarious name for a wine. It's like connoisseur. It's a Chilean vineyard. Organic grapes. They have an organic and a non-organic line of wines. I have tried all of them. They're all great. And it's not super expensive. It's about $10 a bottle. My favorite one is their red blend. That's a Cabernet Sauvignon, Carmenere, Syrah blend. So it's not as full, heavy-bodied as like a Cabernet or a Merlot. And it's not as light and boring as a Syrah. It's a nice mix. It's very in the middle. And this wine is a crowd pleaser. Like, whenever I'm going anywhere or I need wine for a gift, I give that wine, because everyone I've ever met and forced to drink it has loved it. And their Chardonnay is awesome. And I do not like Chardonnay. It's very oaky, it's very crisp, it's very light and fresh. Normally I hate Chardonnay, especially like Australian, like the yellowtail type Chardonnays. It's just like piss. When I drink that Chardonnay, it is very good. Lately I can't get it though. So I've been buying their Sauvignon Blanc, and it is still very good, not as exciting as their Chardonnay. If you need a wine, a vineyard that is a crowd pleaser, go for Connoisseur. It's Chilean, it's delicious. I sound like such a snob. I'm gonna probably cut half of what I said, because I just talked for a really long time about wine, and that's what happens when you ask me about wine. All right, here's a question. I actually laughed out loud when I read it, but it wasn't supposed to be funny. How do you stay organized? Balancing your content, social media, and mom life. Girl, I don't. I'm so sorry if I gave you the impression that I have everything balanced, because I super don't. No, I'm never gonna be that YouTuber that acts like I have my life put together and I have a routine. No, I don't. I have no advice. Coffee. I do have tips on how to fake it until you make it though. I do declutter frequently and I sell things frequently. I'm lucky enough to live in an area where I'm surrounded by pretty affluent people, and for some reason they're on Facebook Marketplace all the time. So any crap that I put on Facebook, it's gone in a day. But yes, I do keep my house clean. My claim to success for that is my cleaning schedule. I have an old video on my cleaning schedule and our reward system as a family. If I don't get everything done, it's fine. Who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. Nobody can come over anymore. I wouldn't say I have balance. I will say I do have a few hacks. I have a lot of like organizational bins and baskets. It's mostly just like really pretty hiding places. You just get clever with hiding shit and make sure everyone in your family knows where your hiding places are and they contribute. And I also have some beauty hacks without spending a lot of time or money on them. Like my nails are glue-on Kiss Walgreens nails, and I do them once a week. I also have fake eyelashes on. If you're not following Brittany Vasseur, follow her right now and follow her eyelash extensions technique. These are just glued on Ardell Wispies and they last a week the way that she taught me to do it. So I put them on once a week. I get 5 to 7 days with these lashes. And as far as my content goes, I am mostly filming, like right now it is 8. I've been filming after bedtime. I've moved filming into the guest bedroom, which is where I'm at right now. So then I can just close the door, my family can do whatever. If you want a whole video on how to fake it till you make it, let me know in the comments and I will make that its own video because I have talked too long about this in just this video. All right, here's a good one. If this pandemic miraculously ended tomorrow, what's the first thing you would do? Easy. My favorite restaurant closed as soon as the pandemic started. Sushi Den in Denver. They offer takeout service, but they closed the dining room. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna drive almost an hour to pick up elaborate sushi and like what, eat it in the car? I'm not gonna drive an hour back with raw fish. It's like amazing sushi. And I live in Colorado. I'm landlocked. Like I shouldn't be able to get fish this good. But the owner of Sushi Den in Denver, his brother apparently lives in Japan and works at a Japanese fish market, and he hand picks all of the fish and flies it on an airplane to the restaurant every day. Oh my God. You'd think it would be so expensive, but it's really not compared to other sushi restaurants in the area. And the fish is just amazing. It's hard to explain, but the first time we went there, we didn't speak to each other the whole dinner. We just like grunted. It's so good. So if the pandemic ended tomorrow, I would go straight to the Sushi Den and I would spend 3 hours eating fancy sushi. It would be so good. All right, let's tackle this tough one, Rebecca, you jerk. What's your favorite movie of all time? Oh my God. I have decided I have to go with my gut, my original thought, and that's Jurassic Park. I apologize for nothing. I love Jurassic Park. I think it's a nostalgia thing. Everything about that movie is just perfectly balanced, so entertaining. And I am 35 and I still love that movie. And I think my daughter's still too young, she's 5, but I can't wait to show her Jurassic Park. She's gonna freaking love it. I don't know, how old do you think you should be when you watch Jurassic Park for the first time? It's a great movie. It's not like a great movie though, but it's still my favorite. If I had to pick like a great movie, that's my favorite great movie, it's Titanic, hands down. I love Titanic. What was your college major? And what did you do prior to being a stay-at-home mom? Which is the hardest job ever in my opinion. Also, do you have a background in theater? Whoa, how could you tell? Obviously, I super do have a background in theater. So, what was my major when I went to college? Theater, embarrassingly enough. So, I started doing plays when I was 5. And I grew up in a small town in Illinois. And we had a summer community theater that was a 2-week-long summer camp. Once you hit 8th grade through senior year was grouped together to do a full-length real musical, and you only had 2 weeks to do it. And I feel that doing those really set me up for success. Like I can memorize anything at the drop of a hat. Learning a full musical in like 12 days. And when I did actual plays, like in high school and college, I was off book way before everyone else. I had it memorized in like less than 2 weeks. How annoying is that? So I was one of those. The same girl that asked that question, you have great comedic timing, and so I'm curious if you ever did improv. Yes, of course I did. I went to workshops in high school at my local university. I did improv classes there, and then my freshman year of high school, I did a play that was like 75% improvised. It was as if we were celebrities and we were on a game show where you had to guess the contestant's occupation. And like while we were filming the show, somebody got murdered. So it was a murder mystery, but we still were doing like the game show. from the audience would come up and be on stage with us, and we didn't know the person's occupation, and so we had to actually play the game show. I feel like when your adrenaline's way up, your memories are burned in a little bit more intensely, so I remember a lot from doing that play. And that was the first time I realized that comedy was really fun. Yeah, I have some clips of that. Should we see a few? 1999, wowza. All right, so I am 14.
Hello, Louis. If you're looking for Julia, I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
And that is my grandma's dress. I don't know why they cut our heads off.
It always does when Louis sees me.
You wicked woman! Are you trying to get Tony murdered?
Why not? It would make a terrific chapter for my tell-all book. Italian housewife beats two-timing husband to death with salami.
Here's me.
Do you work indoors?
Please.
Oh, wait a minute!
This is audience members.
Does your job involve vegetables? Everybody who looks like a vegetable person. Does your job involve the peeling or the washing of potatoes?
No, sorry.
Oh, Frank, I think he's dead. Oh, call the police.
No need. Police are here.
Hey, wait. He was there as an audience member. Oh.
Lieutenant Slade, NYPD. I'm taking charge here, so get back.
What a twist.
What are you doing here, Lieutenant Slade?
I thought I read the newspaper, needed some volunteers. Thought it'd be fun to come by my day off. What do you know, it ended up working.
Summer before my sophomore year of high school, I auditioned for my summer theater thing, and they gave me the lead. And I went home and I told my mom, she said, how did your auditions go? And I was like, I got the lead. And she was like, is it in a musical? And I was like, yeah. She was like, can you sing? And I was like, well, I don't know. Well, then I got the confidence to audition for high school musicals. Before that, I did the pit orchestra because I was first chair flute all 4 years. Yeah, you're piecing together who I was in high school, right? Like insufferable, hyperactive, annoying, loud, drama dweeb, band geek, first chair all 4 years in flute. Like everybody freaking hated me, like, ugh. Junior year, I got the lead in the musical, and it was Channel My Preferred Blondes. So I was Marilyn Monroe, and I like dyed my hair blonde, and I stuffed my bra, and I was so cute. I was not good, but I was so cute. Senior year, I did Guys and Dolls. Should we watch a clip? You asked for it. You were like, show me high school clips. And I was like, oh my God, why? Oh, so cringy. We didn't even have an auditorium. We had a cafetorium. So it was like a stage, sort of, and then the cafeteria, and then the gym. So we had to be really careful not to schedule anything on the same night as basketball games, because then you couldn't hear the play at all. I mean, look at how bad the quality. Can you see that hair? No, probably not. It's a pretty good bit, not gonna lie. I have a copy of every play I've ever done, I think. on VHS, and I bought a VCR and a DVD combo player, and I started the process of saving my plays. I thought, oh, my daughter would love to have that when she grows up, look at my weird old plays. It was kind of painful because you had to watch the whole thing and let it play while it was burning onto a DVD. I was watching the old plays, I was like, oh man, we were so bad. And I called my mom and I apologized. I was like, I cannot believe that you went to every play I ever did. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, I feel so bad that I put them through that. I thought I was great. So I went to college for theater. Since another question was, tell me about your educational background, I'm gonna keep going. I started taking singing lessons from an actual music professor who knew what he was talking about, and it changed everything. And I was taking flute lessons as well. So I actually went to college on a scholarship for the flute to play in the symphony. So I really thought I was going to be a professional flautist in a symphony forever. That's what I thought my job was gonna be. I'm basically Lizzo. Just saying. And then I dropped out and I moved back to my parents' basement. I found myself back exactly where I was in high school, where I hated academics and loved extracurriculars. And I just wanted to be creative, make music and do plays and stuff. I got a job as a waitress, like every good actress should. Waited tables for a while. Decided I wanted to get into medical stuff. Got a job at a dental office, became a dental assistant. Fell in love, moved to Colorado with my now husband. And in Colorado, they frequently utilize expanded duties dental assistants. So I became an expanded duties dental assistant, which is basically the dentist comes in and gets you numb and drills out your cavity, and I do everything else. Then I decided I wanted to be a dentist. So stopped working and went back to college when I was like 26. And then I graduated with an evolutionary biology and ecology degree from the University of Colorado at Boulder. In getting that education, I kind of talked myself out of being a dentist. I graduated with my biology degree and I told my husband, I'm not sure if I'm ready to go to dental school. Plus, I want to have a baby. I was 29, we've been married for 5 years, but I didn't want to be in a position where I had a lot of debt and a medical degree that I was pressured to use, and then have that moment come where I'm like, I don't want to go back to work, I want to stay home with my kid. No, I'm not a dentist, but I am very happy with where I am right now. And if it weren't for how everything worked out, I wouldn't have made this weird YouTube channel. I wouldn't be having so much fun right now. So I feel like it's all worked out. I get to use like a little bit of my theater degree, you know? I'm not using my biology degree at all though. I'm sorry, honey. I'm super not using it. What is your passion in life? Entertainment. Hands down. I've always loved telling jokes, entertaining, singing, plays, musicals, whatever. When I get a comment that says, you're hilarious, you made my day, I laughed out loud watching this, like, you have no idea how much that makes my day. Oh, here's a good one. Would you rather relive 2020 or relive 2019 but have to watch a shark exorcism every day? I would rather relive 2019 and rewatch the shark exorcism every day, because I actually had a really fun time watching that movie despite how terrible it was. At least I could go out for tacos after watching it, you know what I mean? Who is your celebrity crush? Male and female. Okay. Tom Hardy, definitely. A female, I kind of got a crush on Miley Cyrus right now. Let's end there because I'm gonna have to edit all of this crap and I rambled. This is gonna be like 75-hour Q&A. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers 6 months from now. Can we do it? Let's do it. Cheers.